Hey, it's Bob with Bob's Wheat Company. We're going to do what's called a mite wash today. We're going to take 300 bees, preferably from the brood area, and put in alcohol, called the alcohol wash. And the reason we're doing that is this colony we observed a few weeks back had, they were pulling their larvae out. And so, on further investigation, we noticed they were uncapping a bunch of their brood. And we actually could see Varroa mites walking on the frames, which means this is a really bad infestation. We should have caught that earlier. So, right away, I got some Apivar ordered, and we got it on the hive. We had been doing oxalic acid strips and some oxalic acid vaporization OA treatments. So now we're gonna go in and check. For now, I'm not gonna use a whole lot of smoke because I want to see what the cluster's looking like. And we have bees at the top, so I'm probably gonna have to use a little smoke, but they like their propolis. And there's propolis. In a previous video we talked about it. Cluster looks pretty good. We're in mid-October. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a puff, just because it's getting that time of day. Probably the most important thing that we can do is make sure we don't get our queen in the mite wash. So I'm gonna try to spot her first, which I doubt she should be up high because they're starting to pack all their honey up in this upper box. Several weeks ago, this was a foundation, and they have pulled this all out and filled it with some honey, so that will be nice being at the end going in the winter. Solid honey that is for the bees. Ditto. That's about, single frame's good, 10 pounds maybe. There's the queen. It's a queen that we raised in the spring. I believe this box was when we started as a newt and just kept building up. So, we found her. We're gonna put her back. Let's see. Hopefully this next frame has some brood, or at least brood that nurse bees. There's a wasp in there. So yeah, there's capped brood that's emerging. Right away I can see they've cleared out all the larvae they uncapped. And they have healthy cappings. So zoom in on that. I think it's just some honey on her back, but that's interesting. So here's the nurse bee. This is a bee that's submerged recently. You can tell she's a little fuzzier. Just by looking at, we've already could tell they've cleaned this colony up well. Looks like the queen has laid back in these empty cells. So we're going to pull our sample from here. And yeah, this is going to kill bees, but I'd rather sacrifice 300 bees than to lose this whole colony of 80,000 bees. I'll just rake them in and do this over the colony so any that fall will fall back in. So I rake these bees, they're just falling into the cup. It's a good sample. I'm just going to set this down for a moment. Come back over here. So we'll count about a minute and we'll come back and count and see if we have mites. Because this I call it acid because they call it an acid wash. It's peroxide, or not peroxide, it's iso alcohol, like a 70%. They say you can actually use dish soap. That's you mix with water at a certain ratio and it's supposed to be just as good. Probably a little cheaper to go that route, but I want to be a little bit exact. So we'll come back after this and see what we got. Okay, we're back, and don't know if that'll show up. Those little red specks are Varroa mites. 10. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's about 10. So that's high, I think, on 300 bees. 8 is high. I mean, we want 0. But I guarantee if we would have washed that when we first saw the problem, it would have been way higher. I think I'm just going to have to come back and do a few hives and make sure there's just not something going on. That's a mite wash. That's one of the fun parts of beekeeping. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.